So once everybody took to Facebook, in my mind, I was like, everybody's bashing. Ain't no way I'm fit to get paid. My only mission in doing work is to get paid. So if I feel like, okay, maybe some stuff went wrong. Yeah, I seen some shit I shouldn't have seen. But that ain't gonna make up for the fact that I personally know that I handed off at least $20,000. Now I don't know what the Eventbrite showed. I don't know how many tickets were sold. Not like with the Fynesse, we were showed the Eventbrite. I don't know what was sold, but when you let people talk, they tend to tell on themselves. Because I done heard a number, and I was like, so you ain't take no loss. Only the people working took a loss. So I definitely wasn't happy. I'm not happy right now. And I know the number. And I'm waiting, because today, guess what I should have been? Paid.
You're supposed to get paid today.
My Cash App ain't went off. My phone is on Do Not Disturb, but my Cash App is on Please Tell Me.
Right.
You know, when you pre-warned by people, you don't like to listen, because if somebody else ain't got paid, if the setup guy, if the guy that bring the speakers and all that ain't paid, that ain't my business. My business is me. So when people are coming from all over the counties, Oak Grove, Hoptown, Clarksville, everybody got the same thing. Hey man, certain people don't pay folks. So I'm like, nah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fight for my owner, because I'm not gonna feel like she's gonna fuck me the same way. If she done fucked other folks that way, she's not gonna do that to me. So now what I've done is, now I done put Snipes in a situation, because I'm the one who brought him here. So if we both ain't getting paid, who does that make look bad? That make me look bad for bringing him in there.
Yeah, that's your face card.
So I'm hurt that I put my trust, and I'm at home, and I'm at home right now because I came over here. I'm at home right now, steadily trying to explain, baby, I'm gonna get paid. Don't worry about it. Don't, nigga, you out 6 days a week. You're running for Royalties Event Center 6 days a fucking week. You're going to meetings. You're up there helping cleaning. You're doing this shit. You're doing that. You're out till 12, 1, 2 in the morning doing little parties and shit. And you ain't getting paid.
How long you ain't been paid?
Well, the two events.
No.
And then I got paid for the first team party, which was my idea.
How many months have you not been paid?
What is June now? They make 4 of them.
I gotta blame that on you at this point.
Yeah.
I gotta blame it on you at this point.
I'm gonna blame me because I knew better.
Definitely, but I'm trying to figure out how much heart does it take to say enough is enough for you. I know what my line is, but every man's line is different. Right?
Yeah, but it took me to almost lose everything to damn see the light. Now imagine if my girl would have been steadily protecting me, saying, okay, you know, it might shake, hang in there, then guess what? I'd have still been hanging in there at this nonprofit organization.
Mr. Jefferson in the comments, he says, Snipes, we ate every time. Is that true?
Yeah.
So, well, wait, we'll get to that. Now, Mr. Rob, thank you for your candor. Walk me through your payment situation from the top, Mr. Snipes.
I have a different aspect into it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I love what I'm doing. Do you see what I'm saying? I've been DJing from, like I said, the radio. When I was doing the radio station, I wasn't making no money. It was because I'm doing something that I love and I'm pushing. You know what I'm saying? So when I was given this opportunity, when the Boosie thing came about and it was made to the point where, you know, money was stolen and, you know what I'm saying, she was able to make some money, but
That was my next question. Look at the screen. Were contracts signed that was not honored in that situation?
no, I not signed no contracts, but I'm doing it more out of the love of what I'm doing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not looking to get paid. This is something I want to do. This is something that I love doing. Do you see what I'm saying? I've always been in the club. I've always been DJing. It's something I love to do. Do you see what I'm saying? So I wasn't looking. I'm looking at it as if when we get this thing jumping, once we get this stuff moving, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna pick up. You know what I'm saying? I'll see my prize at that time. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get this thing to picking up. The Boosie was, oh man, we made a lot of mistakes. So I was hoping the city would let us redeem ourselves. We're bringing, you know what I'm saying? We're bringing another hot artist now. Do you see what I'm saying? So let us redeem ourselves. And that's what the finesse was supposed to be, the redemption. You know, but whew, didn't go that way at all.
Here's where I'm confused.
Okay. I'll help you. Please let you know I'll help you.
So you got paid by gratitude, or did you get paid by cash? Because I understand doing something for the love of it, but you stated, no, I didn't get paid, but there's a stipulation. It's because you didn't want to get paid.
Not saying no. There's never nothing in the point of not wanting to get paid. But if there's something, if we throw a party and nobody show up, or there's a party that gets done and nobody's there, or it didn't go as well as the planned parties, I'm not expecting nothing because, you know what I'm saying, I know it ain't really do nothing. And I've done that not just there. I've done that in plenty of clubs that I've DJ'd anywhere. If nothing happened that night, I'm not. If I'm charging $200-300 for you to DJ this party or whatever, and nothing happened, I'm not gonna take that whole from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work with you. I've been like that from the beginning. You see, I'll work with every person, every club. If they throwing a party, and if something, and everyone's known that if their party didn't do as well as they planned it, yeah, you know, well, let's work something out. You know what I'm saying? Let me leave early. Don't make me stay here to 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you only want to give me, you know what I'm saying, $100. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't look for the payment as if how Black Rob is saying he wanted to get paid. That wasn't as
Hey,
important
listen,
to me at the time.
no, he didn't want to get paid. Let's be clear.
Yeah,
He did the work. He
yeah.
deserved to get paid.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So wants and needs, two different things. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
That's under.
Here's where I will separate the two of you. I understand you saying you doing out of love. I done things out of the love for people, but they have overworked me for
Mhm.
that free work, right? And I made a conscious decision to never give my free attention to somebody that don't care enough about me to not overwork me, right? But you only know once you go through it, right?
Mhm.
But now my presence is to be paid for, because guess what I don't do? I don't ask people to work for me for free. Everybody that worked for me, can't nobody come on here and say they never got paid dealing with Jermaine. And I paid them graciously for the amount of work they did. You know what I'm saying? So anybody can get in the comments and say, I worked Jermaine's show or I helped Jermaine with this. It was always cash in hand up front, because I love that you even mess with me. I appreciate you even coming out the house on time at that. You came out the house for me, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand. This is the thing I don't understand is why your worth didn't come into play at some point. I understand doing it out of love, but at what point do you say, I've been doing this for this many years? I know this person got this much money to pay an out-of-town artist who they don't know, but you know me. You don't know Boosie, but you know me. You don't know Fynesse, but you know me. And you know how hard I go for you.
My honest opinion would
Where
be
is the actual love?
but my honest opinion would be is because ain't nothing pop off like it was supposed to be. I'm telling you, the Fynesse was supposed to be like, we did a bike party, you know what I'm saying, and the bike party did great. It was one of those big bike parties where they do a whole bunch of bikers come, and the bikers, and I got paid then, and I got paid more than I thought I would get paid, but because I didn't feel like I didn't do, this wasn't a party I had anything to do with. They've been booked this bike party before I even was in this building, so I really didn't do nothing but help that night, and I looked at it like, what I got paid was, I know you've been working, you know what I'm saying? Here you go. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
So the
But
back end, you got back ends.
yeah.
You got back ends.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's why
Again,
that
go ahead,
also
baby.
drove me though. Do you see what I'm saying?
I
It
got you,
drove me
bro.
to like, if it got big, if we did something big, okay, well, I know I'm gonna see something. Do you see what I'm saying? But it hadn't happened as that yet. But I'm not. I mean, I, like any other person, I got bills, I got habits, I got all kind of things. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not.
Oh, you don't get to run past that. What happens you got?
Huh? You know, somewhere.
I'm moving on. Listen, man. So we got a couple comments I want y'all to respond to. Organically, Miss Goods. She says Rob did get paid and DC did get paid. DJ Rob stopped getting paid because DJ Ra was the DJ. Um, I wish I could have you on here to specify for which event we talking about, because we're talking about two different events. Mr. Rob Tedette, you say what?
I'm gonna have to go on and oh boy, I'm gonna throw out the bullshit card because my name alone says what I could do. I DJ. I could DJ old folks. I could DJ young folks. If that ain't particularly what you want me for, and you trying to use somebody else, then take me all the way out the equation. Now you said I'm getting paid. Yes, our first old school event, I got paid. Everything after that, I pretty much did as a charity event. So Boosie was February the 24th or
Were you
25th, one of them.
Were you supposed to get paid in the 4 months we referred to? Because I want to stay objective.
Everything that I've done, I was supposed to get paid. But only thing I got paid was an excuse for this. We'll talk about, we having a meeting tomorrow. If we do something Saturday, we having a meeting tomorrow. Everybody gonna get paid. So now everybody shows up to meetings. Ain't nobody seen no money. We talking about what we gonna do next. But my whole mentality is, I don't give a fuck about what's next. Can we talk about the money I'm supposed to get right now? But that ain't never been a conversation. But the only reason it ain't been a conversation because DC said, big dog, we gotta see the bigger picture. And then once he explained that to me, now I'm at ease a little more, instead of being an angry black person about, you can pay the white people money for everything, but you're not paying your people that's showing up for you constantly, that's doing this. We out here in these streets, because everything we do don't make you look bad, it make us look bad.
Okay, I want to pause for a second for the viewers that are telling me she's here. Bring her on. She has opted out of coming on screen already prior to the show. So no, she does not want to come up here for her own reasons, and we'll leave that to her. Remember what I said, people, my platform, we lead with love and respect. We as a people can speak and disagree without disrespect. We don't have to fall out to disagree. So Again, I ask that you not do the bashing. We don't do the. Y'all know how I am. Y'all been here. And for those that don't know, I don't down nobody. You know, if we disagree, we just disagree. I don't hate you because we disagree. So she already opted out of coming on here. We're gonna leave it at that. If she wants to comment, that's her own free will, and I don't mind it. You know
Can
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
something?
Now, these gentlemen chose to be here, so we're gonna hear their points of view. Their perspective is here and live and documented. So, Mr. Snipes, moving to you. You said no contracts were signed uh, in advance. You was doing it out of the love. You got paid what you think you were supposed to get paid.
Um, honestly, I'm gonna just say as the difference of me, how I was coming into it, how I felt like it didn't jump for me to get paid. You know what I'm saying? As much because I don't know. Honestly, if it would have done good, there was something I would have been expecting. But you know what I'm saying? With nothing happening, I didn't expect nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was too busy trying to make something happen. I'm trying to I, don't pay me. You know what I'm saying? Let's invest this money. Let's get a finesse. You know what I'm saying? Let's make. I want to make this make some money. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm treating this as almost as if I'm part owner. Do you
Mhm.
see what I'm saying? Like I'm taking the loss with her. Do you see what I'm saying? So when she take a loss, I'm taking the loss with her. I'm not looking at it as I need to get paid. That's not how I was looking at it. I'm looking at it as instead of, well, damn, if that's what you was gonna pay me, let's do this, let's do that. Let's throw a teen concert. You know, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's bring a teen artist down for the teens. You know, let's bring a comedy show. Let's do something instead of you know what I'm saying. That's how I was looking at it.
I see the difference in y'all's approach.
Yeah.
Rob said, I'm coming in to work and get paid. You said, I'm willing to jump in here and build this to where we all eat.
Yeah.
So I see both sides, not messed up with either decision. Jermaine, though, baby, I've been hungry a long time. I'm ready to eat. You know what I'm saying? So if we doing anything, the amount of people I support in this city along with my dollars, no, I don't expect them to come and trade dollars with me, but I do expect to pull enough people in to get paid for my hard work because they never know how much you did behind the scenes. They just see the presentation.
Yeah.
For all the running I do 24 hours a day, I'm not in a building phase at this big age.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this. I always do this. You can't turn me off from it. So if I love something, I want to get paid for it, right?
Understandable.
So Snipes, I love it. I People have done things for the free for me. So many interviews just to get me through the building phase. That's why I won't go against you on how your view is. Because they showed me so much love just for me to get to this 3.5 year, almost 4 year mark, right? Like Rob, the
Yo,
reason I don't go against you is because I understand where you at. Baby, I'm in a phase of getting paid now. I need to be paid because I did the work, right? That's why I won't go against neither one of y'all. Y'all not on the same page, but you're definitely in alignment by saying we was there to do the work. We may have had some mistakes. Uh, Miss Mickey say I owe her some money. I know you fucking lying. I don't owe nobody no money. I love you, baby, but I ain't never been in debt. But anyway, I did want to say that I understand both of y'all before we moved on to the next part. Uh, who was in charge of all the money? To be clear,
when the money came to me,
exchange hands when it go to the artist. Who was in charge of that?
oh, that's the owner.
That's neither one of y'all.
Nah, we don't hand the artists no money. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Okay, okay. DJ Snipes,
Yes, sir.
were you DJing, promoting, or both in these situations?
In the Boosie, I was supposed to be DJing to help with DJ Raw, but there was no way I was able to do that because I was running back and forth, back and forth. For the finesse, I was not supposed to be DJing at all. We had a DJ. I had a DJ for that. I got a DJ Young Boom, so I had got a DJ for that. No DJing. I kind of been promoted from a DJ. I was the manager, so there's no more me being a DJ. I'm hiring DJs. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm.
Are you getting paid for that? Or that's out of love too?
That was all the love.
Boy,
Y'all
you
stop
are
that.
hey man, I ain't never met a lover like I thought I was a lover. I thought I was a lover.
Man, bro, I'm just
Well,
telling
you
you.
wear your heart
It
on
was
your sleeve and your wrist.
it's the opportunity though, bro. I've been saying this for as long as I say, man, if anybody ever just gave me that chance. Do you see what I'm saying?
DJ Rock got paid?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think so though. Yes, I'm pretty sure he got paid. DJ Raw. He always
Viewers again.
he might not have got paid what he wanted or whatever. I don't know how that worked.
I'm not worried about the numbers. What I'm asking is, did he get something?
Yeah. DJ Raw got paid.
So Miss Diamond Good, she says again, Black Rob has been getting paid to DJ. That's a very specific sentence. Is that wrong, Mr. Black Rob?
It's wrong.
So every time you DJ'd, you did not get paid.
No.
She said to DJ.
Listen,
so let's stay
I DJ 3 old school sets. 3. I got paid the first one. She asked after the first one, what I owe y'all. He took a less. I still got paid. The other 2, I did not get paid because if nobody shows up, because me and DC had talked, then we're going to eat what you have to eat. You got nothing, so we're not expecting nothing. I cut my stuff off. I come home. Pockets on E. So can't say you paid me. If no attention was getting paid, then that's what I got.
Oh, shit.
Nah, we not finna. I don't want to go back and forth. Tasha's a great person. She's great. And she opened the doors up to us with none but love. So I'll never bash.
Right.
But when everybody in different counties is telling me the same thing, but I'm like, I gotta feel this for myself. When my at home is telling me, oh nah, you ain't finna do this, nigga. Now you ain't finna be out in these streets 7 days a week, and you ain't bought home not $1.
All right, moving on. Fynesse2tymes situation. Fynesse2tymes, we are
me because Rob wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Rob.
I got you. This you. So go ahead and get into it, man. Did any of you express to each other, or
I'm gonna break it.
You gonna break it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down. So
I ain't even gonna ask the question. Break it down.
So what happens is, it comes to, like, I could piggyback off of that last question you had asked. Did we even
go ahead.
Did we even get intimidated? The Boosie showed us a lot of stuff that we needed to improve on. Do you see what I'm saying? It showed us a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, we made mistakes in. So we didn't want to make the next mistake. So we wanted to bring an artist to let the community know that, you know what I'm saying, we still coming. So we go and we get Fynesse. Now, we get Fynesse and we put the flyers out, and everybody is amped. You know, everybody is, oh man, Fynesse is coming, blah, blah, blah. We send Fynesse the front end. When Fynesse gets his front end, that weekend, he does the show in Huntsville, Alabama. At that point in time, I almost passed out. I said, oh, hell no. Why would you do this right there? So now I'm looking at all the comments. I'm looking at everybody. Oh man, he's finna finesse Clarksville. He's finna do this to Clarksville. So as I was the one that initiated the talking to Finesse manager and Finesse, I'm talking to them now and I'm letting them know, like, listen, yes, you first they sent us a drop that had the wrong day on it. So if anybody looks back and they see that first drop that we dropped, it don't even say a date because he said the wrong date. I had to edit it, you know what I'm saying? And he took almost a week to give us a new drop. But at this time, I'm telling him, and I'm like, you have to say something. You have to give Clarksville the benefit of the doubt that you're not gonna pull what you pull in Huntsville. If you gotta say, man, Clarksville,
time out. I'm sorry. I hate to cut y'all off. I don't like doing that, but there's a specific question that's important here before you move further. What did he do in Huntsville? Everybody doesn't know.
Okay, in Huntsville, he had his brother go on the stage and act like he was him. He tries to say that his brother was his opening act, but his brother was wearing a ski mask with all his jewelry on and was singing his songs. So we're not believing that. So we're asking him to say something to Clarksville to let them know he's not pulling that on them. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm asking him like, hey man, say something. Say something like, hey Clarksville, I'm coming. I ain't even gonna bring my brother. You know, something, you know what I'm saying, to let Clarksville know per se that you are not gonna pull whatever you pulled in Huntsville because you got our money already. You got our 30. So now can you say something? And he sent us 2 more drops, and both drops said the same thing. So I'm hitting him every day to the point where they stop answering me. You know what I'm saying? Well, they you know what I'm saying? They don't want to answer me no more because I'm hounding them every single day. Like, man, can we get him to say something? Can he post something on his page? It is not his responsibility to do that. But the only reason we're asking him is because of the Huntsville, Alabama situation. We would have not needed him to do that. We would not have needed anything from him if he didn't do the Huntsville, Alabama thing. But since he did that, we're asking him, can you say something to let Clarksville, this is your next date coming up. You have to let them know something. Or right now, everyone's thinking that they're not even buying no tickets because they're thinking you're going to finesse us. Now, everyone already has a bad taste in their mouth from the Boosie. This is not a helpful situation for our redemption. You know what I'm saying? You just pulled one of the craziest Milli Vanilli moves I've ever seen, and you want to pull that move on our redemption. Oh, no. So once I started noticing they stopped answering me, to the next person in party, I let them know, tell them that if they not going to make because they stop answering me and start talking to somebody else. Once they start talking to that person, I said, well, tell them if they're not going to do the drop today, we want to cancel the show. They started trying to change the dates. Well, why don't we do a date over here and do a date over here? Maybe it would give them some time.
Wait. Slow down for me.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down for me. When did you decide you wanted to cancel the date?
We paid them on the 5th. So you got to think it was
So a week later?
Not even
okay, let me ask a more specific question. How long before the actual show did you want to cancel?
In the text message, it shows it was like the 9th.
And the show was on what?
It was like the 9th day before, because it says you have to cancel 10 days prior to the concert.
When was the actual show?
The 19th.
Okay, so text message you wanted to cancel before that 10-day mark.
But that's when they decided to say something. I had said something before then, though, because he wasn't doing nothing we asked him to do.
Had the front end been sent already?
The front end has been sent. The front end was sent before the Huntsville situation.
Oh, okay.
We didn't know. If we knew about the Huntsville, we would have never even got him. We sent the money, and then the Huntsville situation came, so it hurts us now.
So it's clear who has all the money. That's the owner.
It was some silent investors too, but
Silent investors as well.
yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. So now moving forward, y'all saw the optics of this artist in the media. You like, damn, we don't want to deal with that. Cancel this whole shit. They decided to respond outside of the time that you can cancel.
Yes, they did not respond. They stopped answering, and then when they did respond, it was to change dates. And I told them,
you mean they pushed it back?
no, they wanted to. They're asking to change dates, and I told them instead of changing dates, send the money back, and then if we could work out dates, but don't hold our money telling us you're gonna change any dates. And they let it prolong too long where now it's too late. We're telling him that we don't want to cancel the show now. Now they're just not answering, period. They didn't answer us back until they pulled up that day. They didn't say nothing back until they pulled up that day. We almost didn't know. We knew they were coming because they were under contract to come. So we had to still go with everything we had to do. But it was almost up in the air with us as well because they stopped contact. Because they already got the 30. So when he gets there, it's like, dude, you actually think we finna pay you? You did nothing we asked. Do you see what I'm saying? And you want to still catch the pay. Look at this. If you would have brought 100 people, we would have had to pay you. If you would have brought 150 people, we would have took the loss, but we would have had to pay you. Dude, there's not even 10 people here. So you want us to take the 50,000 loss? And you ain't do nothing we asked you to do? Not one thing. You did not one thing with your situation that you caused. Not a situation that we caused.
Was it in contract for him to do a drop?
Yes. It was in contract for him to do a drop.
Obligated to do a drop.
To do a drop.
The proper drop for y'all. For the marketing.
What he was obligated to do, he did.
He did do what he was obligated to do.
He did. What we were asking, though, is because he did that situation in Alabama. If he would have never did that situation in Alabama, there would have been nothing else we needed from him. It's that Alabama situation that caused everyone not to want to come see him because they didn't think he was going to be here.
Yeah, the optics are bad.
Yeah. So we're asking him to try to say something to change them optics. If he would have done that and we would have got the same scenario, we could not have faulted him at all because he did what we asked. He did nothing what we asked because of the situation he caused after we paid him. It's not, this situation didn't happen, then we paid him, and then we're asking him to do, you know what I'm saying? This happened before we paid you. We paid you. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
We paid you, and then you do this. Can you say something to help us out here? You don't want to say nothing. You're on Instagram posting that you're in Miami. The whole time you're not saying nothing about Clarksville. You're not saying you're not showing you going live. You're on the road. You're in the airport. Clarksville, I'm on my way. You're not saying nothing. You're saying that you're finna throw a casting call on the same day that you got a show with us.
Black
but
Rock.
Then you brought your ass up here and wanted to give you
Mr. Black.
And you wanted us to give you 20 more thousand?
Black Rob, what you got, big dog? After hearing all of that, what you got from your perspective?
I thought that basically, like during the night, I thought when we get there and there's zero line, there, like it was nothing. And
so
I
the
was
parking
like,
lot was empty.
Man, I took a toll of everybody that showed up. It was 29 people.
So what did I see? I saw a video. It was packed in that video. Was that the Boosie concert?
That was the Boosie.
Okay, so the Fynesse shit literally was empty.
It was empty. I'm the doorman. When he rolled up, everybody goes to rolling outside. He go to standing up on the SUV. Who got my back end? And I'm like, is that him? And then all the little chicken heads run out there. They like, Fynesse out there, Fynesse out there. We stand at the door. Okay, we carried the nigga here, but he out here. Who got my back end? Who got my, everybody got their phones out. And then he went from who got my back ends, who's the promoter? And right when that was said, it was signal for DC to come on out the door, and a whole city bus ran over his ass. Because first thing Fynesse said, this the man who ain't got my back ends. So it done caught him off guard, and the first thing he say, show them the money. The money was had. And that's the only thing that would have saved.
Wait. Don't talk fast. Y'all know I'm from the country. I talk slow.
Yes, sir.
You had the back end on site?
Back end.
The back end was there.
Boss lady had back end now.
So that's much different from the Boosie situation. The back end wasn't there for Boosie, but it was there for Fynesse.
Yes. That was we learned from the Boosie.
Upon him pulling up on the property, y'all
yes.
at the back end.
Yes.
Why was the event not properly promoted though? What do y'all think happened there, Mr. Rob? And then you follow behind Mr. Snipes.
I feel like it was promoted properly, but once everybody, and I mean everybody, seen that Huntsville thing, now everybody think royalties is out trying to scam. Because it looked funny if you just fucked over folks in Huntsville, and now you in Miami with 1,000 bitches. How that's gonna look when Clarksville getting ready to get their hair and nails done, get their toes together, and your ass in Miami posting big shit, but not one time did you say, Clarksville, Tennessee, I know I live down the road, I'm en route.
When did
not one time?
When did you officially announce him coming? Anybody got the answer to that? When did y'all officially announce Fynesse will be here and it's up?
It had to be, I want to say like the 4th of that month, because we made a flyer before. That's exactly how we did the Boosie. We made a flyer and posted the flyer before he was paid. But he was paid, it was just in the process of clearing. But we already put the flyer up. We waited so many extra days for them to send us the first drop because that took some time. It took a day or two. Usually when you send them that front end, you're supposed to get that drop within an hour.
Okay, so Miss Mickey got a real question for you. And it says, why did he say y'all didn't have his money? Because what I'm hearing is y'all had his fucking money faster than the Boosie incident. So how does he come up with this janky promoter doesn't have my money when y'all had the money when he pulled up on the
presentation? We didn't have to pay him. All that was needed to do was bam. We got your money, but you didn't do what we needed you to do.
So you withheld the money.
So they instantly was still gonna take this same loss. But when he pulled out his camera and he Instagrammed DC after DC was pointed to, that's the promoter right here. Y'all heard it in the video. It ain't nothing new for me to say. That's when I would have been like, oh no, we got the money. That ain't on him. We got the money. As an owner, I'm gonna bail my guy out. We got the money. We just not finna give it to you. You didn't do what we needed you to do. You messed up what we needed you to do to pull the city out. Instead of everybody running around scared to spend their money buying tickets and all this, it cost the owners money for you not to do nothing. And you thought you just finna show up and make another 25, 30K. No.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
I honestly think, and this is my honest opinion of the situation, is that Fynesse used this to clear his name for the Huntsville. He used it.
It happens.
That's the reason why he got to grabbing his phone so fast. Because when he first pulled up and I started recording, because I already know.
Do me a favor, brother. Hold on, time out. Do me a favor. I can only see your nose down. Yeah, I need a full picture of you. Okay.
I can. When he pulled up, they're already discussing. The all investors involved is already discussing should we pay him or not. And I was like, hell no, don't pay that nigga shit. Do you see what I'm saying? So when he pulled up, I started recording because he's standing outside of the truck. But he started yelling out because the girls were standing right next to me and they said, Finesse, can we get a picture? And he was like, man, I'm trying to get my back end. These people ain't got my back end. So this is when I go back and I'm like, hold on. This nigga's out here trying to blast about no back end and people are recording. This ain't gonna look good at all. Do you see what I'm saying? So she's talking with the manager right there. I don't know what they're talking about. The manager tell us, hold on. And then she goes back to the car and, I get called out. The only thing about that I did not like is that they cut that video. The video that Fynesse is showing you and all that, the video was cut.
You know what social media gonna do. You're not gonna get the story in a clip. You gonna get the part that benefit them.
Because I go clean off because I'm telling them, I'm like, what are these niggas talking about? And they were like, well, they saying y'all ain't got our back end. I was like, nigga, we got y'all back end. And they're like, so the whole crowd of them turn around, even Fynesse, everyone turns around. Oh, so you got the back end? I said, yeah, but we not paying y'all the back end. Y'all ain't do shit we asked y'all to do. What the fuck? So we almost out there arguing. And I'm telling her, pull that money out and show it to him. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to pull it,
This is the part where I don't understand why you didn't pull your phone out. You already see what they on.
Oh, because I'm arguing though.
This is a battle of the phones right now. It's not really manhood being tested. Because nobody
you had to be out there.
I know what's going on. Everybody said what they would do
I didn't even think about it. Because remember, I told you
dismiss that.
Remember, I told you I was recording at the beginning.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But once it gets to a point where they're trying to, I see what he's doing. Once I'm catching on, I'm seeing what he's doing. And I'm like, hold on. And I'm like,
the point where I would have pulled my phone out.
I'm more on her, while he got his, pull that money out. That would shut his camera down. You pull that, they yelling out, we ain't got the back end. You whip them knots out on them. Oh, we do got the back end. Now his camera got, whoa. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell her. But she's not hip to the social media thing. She's not knowing what they doing. She was kind of dumb to it. Not saying she's a dumb because she's right, but she just didn't know.
Old school is old school. Not everybody in tune.
With she didn't know what he was really aiming at that point. And that's why I'm trying to put her up on it like, man, pull that money out and watch how they shut the hell up.